Okay, good afternoon, guys. My name is Toyin from NeGxy Concept Limited, and today we bring to you one of our students currently studying in Birmingham City University. That's Mrs. Abosede Tawa. So she'll be live with us as soon as possible. So we are just waiting for her to join us. You know, she actually traveled with her dependents to the UK, so and that's the reason why we are bringing her, so that she'll be able to give you, you know, a full, a first-hand experience, basically. So how she did it, how we were able to assist her with her dependent, and you know, all the process, basically, from admissions to visa and experience. So that's actually what we want to discuss today with her. So let me just accept our request so that she can join us. Okay, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much. I can see people actually joining the live, and like I said, we actually bring in one of our students. That is Mrs. Abosede. Okay, thank you so much for coming live. She's currently live with us right away. So, like I was saying, yes. So, quickly, just give me a second. So let me quickly introduce. So thank you everyone for joining. So we have Miss Abosede here. So she's our student from Birmingham City University, and we started the whole process together, from admissions to visas, you know. And the reason we are bringing her here is for her to give you a, you know, the total experience, how she started with us and her current experience in the UK. So, and she traveled with a dependent. So that's fantastic for anyone that, you know, if you're looking at going with your spouse or your kids. So she's here to give you, you know, some information as regards that. So thank you so much, Ms. Abosede, for joining us. Really appreciate you. I know you've got a busy schedule, so you are joining us today. It means so much to us. So thank you so much. So quickly introduce yourself, ma.
Yes, thank you very much, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here, and I want to thank the NeGxy Limited for giving me this opportunity to share my experience. So far, so good. My name is Abosede Olukoni. So Tawa is my middle name. So Abosede Olukoni. So presently, I'm in the UK. I'm studying fashion management, postgraduate to be precise. So it has been a very good experience anyway. So I'm just happy, and
Yeah.
I just want to encourage everybody. So you enjoy this section anyway. So just be attentive and make sure that you get something at the end of the day. So thank you, Mr. Tosin, for having me here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much once again. So let's just shoot, you know, right away. So basically, so how did you come in contact with NeGxy?
Yes, it was, so I just saw it. It just popped up on my Instagram ad, and I was able to talk to you first, Mr. Tosin. I remember that day. So it was from the Instagram ad that I was able to come across you guys.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, what has been your experience, or what was your experience? You know, right from when you contacted us, what was your experience with our suggestions, our counseling, and you know, everything?
Yes, right from the beginning, I can say I'm really impressed, because I've fallen into so many wrong hands, which at first I was so skeptical about. Like, when I first talked to you, then I was just telling you, explaining my what I've passed through in the hands of all these agents, and you just give me that hope, and you just take me through the process from the course to do, because I was like, as a student, as old 14, because I'm more than 30, I don't even possible for me to still go back to school, you know. Though age is not a barrier, but I was just looking at it that how will I start all this processing on my own? And I just trust you guys with everything. And right from the beginning, from offer letter down to collecting my cars, collecting visa, it was so easy. You make everything perfect and so easy for me. So it wasn't stressful, because I've seen so many of my friends that started this thing on their own, that they will have to come back. Oh, please, you know, now I've really, okay, I have someone that can help you through this, because doing this thing on your own, especially when you are working class, is not going to be easy, because you have to pass through so many processing, the school, right from the applying the application and applying for your cars, the visa. So they put me through all this process. It was very easy. When I see other people like struggling with all these things, I was like, oh wow, I was so lucky. So they will put you to all the process from the beginning. So you're in good hands.
That was fantastic. So I want to say this. Thank you so much for trusting us. We really appreciate that. That's really coming from us directly. And I could remember, just to buttress what you said, I could remember then, you know, you were a little bit not too sure of what to do in terms of the kind of course or even the country to go for. You know, I can remember at the time you were talking about US, you were talking about Canada, you were talking about UK, and eventually I think we first of all applied to project management. Then you later changed to fashion management, which is what you're currently doing now. So I'm so much happy that you are in the UK right now, you know, because I know it was really an activity back then for us. So let us quickly move on. So tell me your visa processing. So how was it? How did it look? You know, was it stressful? I mean, how did we assist you through the process, basically?
Yes, concerning the visa processing, it wasn't really stressful, not at all. Maybe because I have you guys. Maybe, I don't know. Because at first, when I applied for the cars, after the cars came out, and you have to put money, maintenance, whatever into your account. And after the whole thing, we applied for the visa, and it was very smooth. The visa processing was very smooth. And my fear then was how will I go with my dependents? That was my fear, and the way we prepare everything, the way you guys did the visa processing, you prepare everything for me, because I wasn't with my husband. I wasn't going with my husband. I'm only going with my kids. So I was so
sorry. Can you say that again? It seems.
Yes, I wasn't going with my husband. I didn't go with my husband.
Okay.
So the dependent, you know, about UK, and I've seen so many single parents that said they want to go with only the children, and it's not that easy. I've seen so many people that they denied visa. But when I talk to you guys that this is my own circumstances, that I don't want to go with my hobby, this and that, and you just gave me the assurance, and we started the whole processing, and it was fantastic with every document that you guys prepared for me and everything. It was very fantastic and very fast, and I was giving, and my children too were giving. So even if you are not going with your hobby, that shouldn't be a barrier, because I've seen so many people that say, oh, how are they going to go about that? Yes, just talk to them. It was very easy.
Thank you so much. I really like that so much. You said just talk to them. Thank you so much for that. You know, yes. So let me just buttress your points there. You know, UK, that's UKVI. They are so particular about, you going with your spouse, that means as principal applicant, if you are the what's it called, the spouse, so they want probably your husband or your wife to go with you. So in a situation whereby you are going with your kids, so normally they will not accept an application that the spouse alone is taking what's it called, the kids, with her to the UK. So they always want, their father or their mother to join them, so that one person will be going to school and one person will be taking care of the kids. So, but in your own case, despite such challenges that I just talked about, we were still able to do for you. So that's basically, so we can still assist you, even though you're not going with your spouse. So, and you want to go with your kids. So it's still very, very much achievable, just for us to ask you a few questions and put together one or two documentation. So that is how it works. So let's quickly move to the next question. So can you quickly talk about the maintenance fee? Basically for anyone looking at what would they be looking at? Financially, what's the financial implication? From your own standpoint. For anyone looking to travel with the kids or with the spouse.
Yes, the financial aspect of it, I think, is the most important thing that the UKVI are looking at. So there is this maintenance fee. Like, I'm going to say this, I'll just say it as an advice. When I was doing my own process, when I started this process, then I think the minimum deposit that one can deposit, like my own school, which is Birmingham City University, you can pay a deposit of 1,500. Then your cash,
which is now different.
Yes. Okay, they have increased it. I don't even know. I'm January intake.
Yes.
So I don't know that they have increased.
Yes. It's now £3,000.
I don't even know. During my own period, it was 1,500 naira. Sorry, 1,500 pounds. Deposit. Yes. So I paid more than that. What I'm just trying to say is, if you don't have more than that, it's fine. Very, very fine. But I will always advise people. I don't know if I'm permitted to do that.
Yes, obviously. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yes, I will always advise people, because we are the ones that are here now, right now. So now, if you pay 1,500 deposit, when you get there, before you be fully enrolled, you have to pay 50% of your tuition fee. Don't be scared. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I just think maybe it's better for someone to pay more, so that when you get there, you'll be able to concentrate on your studies. Because I have to pay more than the deposit. I can assure you, after paying more than the deposit, which is 1,500 pence, I am still, after that, I've not been able to pay anything. But if you just 1,500 deposit, as soon as you get there, before you be fully enrolled, they will have to be asking for the other 50% to be complete. So I would just advise, before you leave, or maybe probably you make arrangements for you to be able to complete your 50% of the tuition fee. Then, no matter what you're now paying, let's now come back to the maintenance fee. No matter what you are paying, you have to minus it. You minus what you paid as deposit. You minus it from the full tuition fee. They expect the other balance to be in your account. Then with the maintenance fee. The maintenance fee for the students, for the main applicants, I think is 900 and
9,000
for 9 months. Yes. Then for the dependent, I think it's 680 per month and times 9. So that is what is expected to be in your account for your maintenance fee and the balance of your school fees. So concerning the fund, that fund needs to be there for just 28 days. So it's not like all these visit visa that you have to run the account for a whole 6 months. They just want to save the money.
Yes,
Yes, you can afford to take care of yourself and dependent for 9 months. So they just want to save the money there just for 28 days. So I think that is it for the financial aspect of it. No matter what what I'm trying to say is, no matter what you are paying as a school fees, as deposit, you minus it from the main tuition fee. Then the remaining balance be in your account.
Tuition, yeah.
Yes. Then the maintenance fee, which is 9 months. They expect you to put 9 months maintenance fee for you and your dependent. If you have like 4 dependents, your husband, your kids, with you, making 5, you have to calculate the money, let the money be there in your account for 28 days.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. That's really, really clear enough. If I would reiterate what you just said, is for the principal applicant, you are expected to provide, after you've paid the deposit that is required, either you paid £1,500, then you remove that from your total tuition fee. So the remaining that is left, you had, your maintenance fee for 9 months, which is altogether about £9,207. You had it together. Then that's what is expected for you to have for 28 days for the applicant. So if you now have dependent, just like what you have said, so you are expected to still show proof of funds for those dependent, each of them, then you times it, with the number of dependents you have. So you need to also have that for a period of 28 days as well for you to apply for visa, to the embassy. So that's fantastic. Really appreciate. In fact, you're almost becoming an agent.
You are the one that talked to the world, guys.
So, a quick one. So tell me about, from your own standpoint, tell me about the opportunities available in the UK since when you've been in the UK. What jobs are available for international students? How much do you think they can make, probably per hour, or let's sum it up in a month? So what type of jobs can they get? I'm sure many people actually want to have an idea of these things. I've had a lot of questions around this. So
Okay. I will have to be skeptical about that question because concerning employment, it depends on your personality. Do you understand what I mean? It depends on you. It depends on how you are able to sell yourself out. Because over here, it's not like Nigerian that you have to sell yourself to them. You have to convince them that you are qualified for that job. But let me be sincere with you and let me be frank with you. There is job in the UK. Forget what anybody can tell you. It depends on your personality. Like me, presently, I just decide not to work for now. Taking care of the kids with school work. Do you understand?
Yeah,
with coursework and
not going to be easy.
So many responsibilities. So I just decided, okay, I want to give a break, at least for this semester.
Yeah.
But for those that want to come to work, because I know it's not easy paying that kind of money. If you are coming here, you have to maintain yourself. You have to pay for bills, house rent, and the rest. There is job. But the only thing is, don't be picky. I mean, don't be choosy. If you are not choosy, you will definitely see a job. Yes, you will definitely see a job that will hold your body. At least that will pay your bills. Yes, definitely. But I'm not going to go into details of how much you're going to be earning per hour. But what I can just tell you is you will definitely see a job that will pay your bills as a student. You know, students are restricted to 20 hours per week. As a student, you are not expected to work more than 20 hours per week. But your dependent, if you are coming with your dependent can work full time. But if you are coming alone, 20 hours. So without your 20 hours per week, you will be fine. As a single person.
That's great. I mean,
yes, you will be definitely fine. Yes. But don't let anybody deceive you. There is work. Let me just keep this in. I just say, okay, let me just look at how it is. Just look for work, and I just prepare my CV. Then you have to prepare your CV to meet up with the standard of the UK. It's not the kind of CV that we prepare here. You know, our CV here, you have to write your address, do this. No. So UK CV is different from that. So you have to fashion it to UK standard. So I just say, okay, let me just let me just look at how it is to just look for a job. Do you know that I just applied to 1, 2, 3, 4 places, and up to this morning I'm still receiving messages just applying. Wow. Yes, so
that's
it's
fantastic.
just that don't be choosy. That's it. At least for the start, don't be choosy. Don't be choosy that, oh, I want to work in the bank, I want to do this. No. If you are not choosy, you will definitely get a job.
Okay, thank you for that. You are very straight on that, and I love it. I'm sure you've helped quite a number of persons, you know, to actually know what next to do as regards, you know, job opportunity in the UK, since they are hearing from someone currently resident in the UK as a student, you know, in Nigeria, like them. So that's what matters. So the thing is, okay, you're there with your dependent, you're there with your kids, right? Like, how old are your kids? How old are they?
Yes, my first child is 11 years. I have 3 girls. So the first one is 11, the other one is 9, and the other one is 6. Yes.
Okay,
I don't have a small baby.
Yeah.
You said?
3 kids, right?
Yes, 3 kids, yes.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Yes.
So the question is, what are the provisions for them? Can they go to school? And is it free, or what's the provision for these kids basically?
Okay, yes. Here school is free. Like children of my like kids of my children's age, school is free. And let me just say this first. For those that are bringing in small children that is not up to age 3. So many people don't have this information. But someone that is bringing a child that is not up to 3 years have, I think, is 1 hour 30 minutes, or I'm not really sure. Maybe 1 hour 30 minutes every day. Free daycare for them. Either 1 hour 30 minutes. I'm not really sure. So I don't want people to quote me on that. I'm not really sure. I think it's 1 hour 30 minutes or 3 hours free every day. You understand? Yes. For those that are coming with small children, yes. But for those, I think they enroll their students to school at age 4. So from age 4, yes, it's full time, and they can go to school for free. But the challenges, like me now, the challenges I'm having now is enrolling them. You know, this is the middle of the time.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, it's the time. So they have to create until there is space for them. before they can
Before they
accept
can be
them. Yes, so you have to
yes.
enroll them online. You choose a school just in your own local area. You mail them, then there is space for them. So that is it. So most children, when they come, you might not be able to enroll them immediately, except maybe you are coming towards September time. Yes, except you are coming towards
depending on
September
your
time.
intake.
Yes, depending on your intake. But mostly, January intake, you have to wait until they have a space for them. So that is just the challenges I'm having right now. So I have to wait for them to create a space for them before they can accept them. But school year up to secondary school is free.
Wow.
It's
Thank you so much for
absolutely
that.
free.
That's straightforward. So for people who are still not clear about coming with their dependent, how am I going to do this and that about schooling for my kids? So it's live and direct. The school is free as from age 4. So, and that too sure about if you are below age 4, she's saying that there might be provisions for maybe 1 to 3 hours, probably for daycare. So probably, but she's not too sure of that. We would also do our best to confirm that and let you know as regards that. So thank you so much for that information. That's really, really, really going to be helpful for so many people, basically. So I don't actually want us to talk too much because we have some questions here already. So I want us to answer those questions because they're like pain points to people currently. So, and I'm very, very sure you have a busy schedule. So we also want to leave you as early as possible so you can attend to other things. So yes. So this question is coming from Abayomi. Abayomi said, okay, you said you've gone through many agents, and my question to madam is that have you been refused UK visa before? I think this is a personal question.
I will answer it. Don't worry about that. I think yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
See, I think I have to say this because so many people are like, I've been refused visa so many times. It's not a barrier. I've been refused UK visa like 2 times. Yes. UK student route doesn't how will I say it? That's not a yardstick for them.
They're not complicated.
I don't think they are really looking no. I've seen someone that come out and said, that he has been refused visa, UK visa like 6 times. Even US, Canada, and he got the UK student visa. So it doesn't matter how many times you've been refused. It doesn't matter. Yes, it doesn't matter.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much for answering that question. Really appreciate it. Okay, so the next question. This person is asking, does it mean you don't need 6 months statement when applying for your study visa?
Definitely no, you don't need it. Not at all. All what you just need to do is just to put your maintenance fee at the balance of your school fees there just for 28 days. That's all.
Thank you. That's a straightforward answer to that. So Becky is saying, did you arrange school? You answered this question the other time, but you can still put more information out about that. No. So the question is, did you arrange school or daycare for kids before applying for visa?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. It doesn't matter.
You already answered that question. So you said when you get there, it depends on the intake.
Visa.
Yes. So it's clear from what you said that it depends on the intake, of your admission. So you make mention of January intake. You might need to wait so that you send them an email and the school will respond if there's space for your kids. And you said if your intake is September, then you still have the opportunity because then there will still be space. It's just a start of a new session for them.
Section, yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So I think still have one more question. Okay, I think I've answered this question in the course of our discussion because this person is asking how much is BCU's deposit now? How much is the school for management? So let me just answer that question. So that BCU deposit now, initially, BCU tuition deposit was £1,500 as at January 2021. But now for September 2021, and most importantly, we just got an information from the school that if you've gotten an admission for September 2021 already, and it was stated on your offer letter that you need to pay, 1,500, that you must go ahead and make that deposit as possible before May 6th of this, before May 6th. So you need to go and make that deposit. If you fail to do that, that means you're going to pay £3,000 deposit. That's the new deposit, for Birmingham City University. Is now £3,000 for September 2021 intake. So if you still want to enjoy the £1,500 deposit, then you quickly need to, and you've gotten your offer letter, you quickly need to go and make that deposit before May 6th. So this question is from Yoma Lunch. My spouse overstayed in the UK for 3 years. Will it affect my chances applying for masters in the UK? So we attend to this. So Yoma Lunch, I would advise you to send. Yeah, thank you so much. So Yoma Lunch, I would advise you to. I am dropping my WhatsApp number right away on the comment section for people so that you can reach me and we'll be able to give you a one-on-one guidance as regards that. So Yoma Launch, I have my number punched already. Just get it on the comment section right away. You can chat me up. Thank you so much for that question. You can chat me up and we would answer that question right away. So this question is from Becky. So is it necessary to pay accommodation and attach evidence before applying for visa? I think you should be able to answer this question, man. Did you pay accommodation fee before you apply for visa?
Definitely no. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
So obviously you don't need to pay for accommodation. Yeah.
You don't need to. You don't need to.
Thank you for that. So the next question says, how long does it take to get admitted after application for admission? I think this varies, but I can add, how much did it take for your admission to come out, Madam Tawa?
Yes, for my own admission to come out, is it the offer letter of the CAS? Is it the offer letter?
Yes, the offer letter.
The offer letter.
Yes, the offer letter.
It doesn't take long. Maybe within a month. Within a month.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. And that's real. Because for Birmingham City, Birmingham has a volumes of applications. So it's the traffic that comes to Birmingham is so high in terms of application. If it's other schools you can get admission faster because you don't have so much applications to those other schools. I mean, so other schools like Bedfordshire University, you can get your offer out as quick as one week. In 1 week. As a matter of fact, for a student, I got admission less than 4 days for that student. So that's Bedfordshire University. But for Birmingham, they've got traffic. So the truth is, admission takes between 4 to 5 weeks for the admission to come out. That's their standard processing, basically, for Birmingham. But there are fast track process. So if you want the fast track process, I've dropped my WhatsApp details, so you can actually chat me up and I'll be able to respond quickly to that. So how long, another question from First Lady, how long does it take to get admitted? I think I just answered this question. So the next question is, for someone who does not have someone over there, how can we get accommodation for the meantime? Mrs. Tower, do you have someone currently in the UK?
Oh, that accommodation accommodation is let me just be sincere, because I wouldn't want people at later hour to say, that woman is a liar, Accommodation is not easy for family.
Yes.
It's not. Let me just be sincere with you. Accommodation is not easy for a family. But if you are single, it's very, very easy for you, because there is always a shared apartment for singles. So singles that are coming get accommodation as fast as possible. But if you are family, you know what? It's not easy. That's the bitter truth. It's not just easy. So immediately they gave you your visa, you start with immediate effect searching for accommodation. With immediate effect. That's it. As quick as possible.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, that's exactly what we need. The sincerity is actually what we need, so that people will be able to make informed decision. Yeah. So what she's saying in one word is, if you're coming with family, yes, accommodation needs to be attended to as quick as possible. Yes. Once you've gotten your visa. So, but for single, you've got a lot of opportunity. So you can actually get accommodation easily. UK, I think why this is happening is UK has got some requirements, for people coming with family. So you cannot stay in a shared apartment as a family. So I think it's one of the requirements. So making it hard for family to get accommodation. So that means you must prepare for it. You must have enough funds to be able to get an accommodation that will accommodate your family, obviously. So
that's it. Is that fund of the thing? That fund of the thing is the most important thing. See, I don't know. Let me just be permitted. I seek for permission to say this concerning the accommodation. Yeah. Let me share my own experience concerning that. Before I was able to secure one for my family, before I was able to secure one for my family, I have to go extra lengths as far as offering them 3 months rent in advance. What I'm just trying to say is, you just have to prepare yourself well concerning that funding that you mentioned now. Prepare yourself, because they are always skeptical about giving students, international students that are just coming in, you don't have a job. So the fear of how will you pay after the first month is always there for them. So the landlords, the agents don't give accommodation so easily. So prepare yourself. Make sure that you have that fund. You can start offering them, okay, I'll pay 3 months in advance. I think that one will give you an edge.
Okay, thank you for that. That's really, really very useful. Honestly, to be sincere, this is a piece of advice that we actually need from you, and you are actually doling it out. Thank you so much. So, for anyone coming with family, please take this piece of advice and make use of it. Offer them, many months in advance, and you might find it very easy for you. So. This question says, is there any additional fee upon resumption after the initial deposit? Okay, let me quickly answer this. I think she answered it already. So yes, after the deposit, you're expected to make your tuition up to 50%. And she was advising me the other time that it is very, very key to pay your tuition up to 50% so that you will not be distracted. You will have opportunity to even do the work of make more money than having been disturbed by the school by just paying maybe 1,500 out of the what's it called, just the school fees, and you're not paying anything again. So it will really help you to pay more. So that's it. The next question is, if it's just you and your husband, will it be easy to get accommodation? What kind of accommodation should the husband and wife look out for? I think that question is for you, Mrs. Tower.
Okay. Yes. If it is only the husband and the wife, to say the fact, they might not still allow you to share. They might not still eating as you are coming as a family, because they believe if it is you and your husband, very soon you'll be making babies. So so that's it. So you will still look for a family accommodation. So like you and your husband might be looking towards the direction of getting a studio. Studio is a room, and a parlor. That's what we call it in Nigeria, a room and a parlor, separate thing. So you might look towards that direction. Or if you see people that have a spare room, but not in a student shared accommodation. There are so many people that take like a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, that wants to rent out a room. You and your husband can. But in a student accommodation, they might not allow this. They might not.
Yeah. Thank you for that. So this question says, I hear the visa fee for family and IHS is high. Please, what's the estimate for a family of 3 in terms of visa fee and IHS? So I will answer this question. Thank you so much. Yes, we might not have the time to answer, to give you the calculations on live here, but if you need to get the whole calculations, please, I've punched my WhatsApp details on the comment section. Please look for it and chat me up. You will get it as soon as possible. So is it possible to switch into postgraduate nursing program with a 2-2 in science in any of the affiliated universities, maybe Hertfordshire, Bournemouth, Bedfordshire, or Birmingham? So please, once again, you need to chat me up for that information so that I can give you a one-on-one counseling as regards that. So how about if you are coming with kids? How do we get schools, for our kids? She already answered that question. Please rewatch the video. You will get, she took her time to explain that, how she did her own and how she's currently doing it. So rewatch the video, you will get that information. So it's not easy to get professional job in the UK. The common part-time jobs, a warehouse, blah, 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 and so on. So be prepared. Thank you so much, Jimmy Paul, for your comments. Really, thank you so much. Obviously, if you want to get a professional job in the UK, that's the path to your permanent residency. So obviously you will, even in Nigeria, it's not easy. So even in the UK, it's not what you just walk into the office and you pick up the job. Say yes. So you need to get prepared for it. But the thing is, the job is available. That's just what we want to say. So can we use Form A to make outright payment of tuition back home before leaving? Yes, obviously you can use Form A to make your payment. Yes, very, very possible. So, but if you need more information on that, you can chat me up and you will get that. So is it compulsory to get accommodation from school? What if I have relative I can stay with? Yes, obviously you can stay with your relative. It's not compulsory to get accommodation from the school. So this person is asking for studio room. How much is studio room? I think it varies. I don't know.
Yes.
How much is studio room in Birmingham?
In Birmingham, it even depends on the area. It depends on the area, so it varies. So it's not a constant that, okay, but I think, let me just say this, the least studio that you can get is maybe 450 to 500. So it depends
Okay,
on the area.
that's in a month.
In a month, yes.
In a month, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for that. So these are the last questions I would take so that we can relieve you and you'll be able to attend to other things.
Thank you so much.
You know, we've wasted so much of your time. So like how much, okay, is education free for children? We've answered that question. You can rewatch the video so you would get that information. Can we pay for full-time daycare? If you have the money, please go ahead. You can pay if you have the money. So yes. So,
Yes,
but
yes,
I
definitely.
think
If you have the money, you can do that.
Mm.
You can do that.
Yeah.
But I think it's better. Let me just say this: it's better for you to go and pay that kind of money. It's better for you to stay at home with your child.
Obviously.
Yes.
Obviously. So thank you, Mrs. Apostle. It's been a very fantastic time with you here, and I'm happy to see your face. You know, I think after admission, I didn't get to talk to you again.
Yes,
so I was doing quite a number of things. I understand.
With coursework and the rest, So
yes.
That's it.
I understand. So thank you so much. Really appreciate you for this time, honestly. And we wish you the best of luck and a fulfilled year and time in the UK. Thank you so much for joining this live, and the whole NeGxy Concept Limited appreciates you so much. Thank you, and do have a lovely time.
All right.
Yes, bye
Thank you
for
so
now.
much for having me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's an opportunity for me. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye.